Hi, we are Chris and Karen Fisher, and we are the owners of the Tomato Pie Cafe located in Lidditz, Pennsylvania. We have two locations for Tomato Pie Cafes, and the one location is here in Lidditz, and then the other one is in Harrisburg. And the one in Harrisburg is going on 8 years, and the one here in Lidditz, we opened 10 years ago. We have about 30 employees at each location. We've been taking all the precautions necessary. We feel like we are very, very, very committed to safety here because we do believe that the virus is very contagious. And so we do take it very seriously here. Because we're considered an essential business, there's still a lot of hardships that we are facing, even though we are permitted to have our doors open. But it doesn't mean that we are able to have guests come and dine inside the way we used to. It's strictly just for people calling in orders. They come in, pick up their order, and out the door they go. And that dramatically reduces the number of sales that we have each day. So since March 19th is when we saw the first impact. And so we immediately cut back on our staff. That's been really difficult to have to tell our team that we no longer can employ them. We tried to be smart with our food because in the restaurant industry, you have all these perishable items. It's not just like a piece of furniture that you can keep and it'll be okay in months to come, but we're dealing with a lot of perishable items here. We went down to just having the manager and the assistant manager at each location working. We did that for about a week, and it just was not sustainable, so we ended up having to close the location in Harrisburg, and we transferred a lot of the product here so that it would keep us going for a little bit longer. So now into this is week 5, I believe, and we're now getting to the point where we don't know how much longer we can keep going. We only have 2 people working at a time. This is definitely the hardest thing that we've ever been through.
And I think the biggest thing is the financial strain where we as business owners are not being able to be paid in order to pay our staff. Mm-hmm. So the financial strain, even though we're allowed to be open, has been very difficult.
My concern is that, at the end of this, which we still don't know the end of the story for Tomato Pie, it's day by day, week by week. But when we think about what would happen to this town if we would have to close the doors for good, I know that would have a huge impact on this amazing little town of Lidditz. The main street on Lidditz was so vibrant. We were known to be one of the coolest towns in America, but I know that I can speak for dozens of other little shop owners here. I know that a lot of them already know they're not going to be able to survive, which is so sad. And how do you revitalize a town that's so based on small businesses? Where if all these small businesses shut down, what choice is that going to leave us other than big box stores or, the big companies where we're going to be forced to rely on them instead of these small businesses?
So my message to state representatives would be that they would work hard to let us reopen business in a safe environment.
So I would ask you, state representatives, we need you to take action and allow us to reopen and to end this declaration of emergency now.